Welcome to Things Invest. We're talking about investing, finance, and professional development. As the recording time of 9:55 a.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum coin trade $2,783, up about 0.54% so far. With respect to overall crypto market, the key coins are relatively flat to kind of up at the moment, not really doing much. The altcoins out of the house, some of the selective coins are a little bit more up versus others. So we'll dive into the momentums and the technical in a bit to dive into a little bit more. What are the foreshadow that we should be expecting going forward? On the media front, with respect to the main catalyst that we've been observing for the last couple of days so far, it seems like the Ukraine and Russian war is being, mitigated based on the sanction that's been performed so far, and on Ukrainians' military repellent that has been, going against on a defensive perspective towards Russia so far. So with respect to the invasion, seems like it's not progressing as fast or progressive in comparisons to Russia's expectation. So with that affectation, obviously drives some optimistic type of sentiment across the market. So beside that news, I would say across the spectrum, anything that is specifically pointing towards crypto is still unconfirmatory. It seems like, across the nations and the world collectively, we are doing the right things tactically and strategically on to, containing the invasions to be, worsening. So I would say net on this Saturday morning, I would say is relatively positive, but again, non-confirmatory, right? And the technicals say so as well. Right? So without wasting more time, let's just dive into technical analysis without wasting more time. So with respect to recording time, again, 9:57 a.m. on Eastern Time. We are basically about, just a little bit below 2,800 right now. But as we know, the real level that we need to get above is 2,850. So technically, we're levitating at the moment at an okay consolidated level. But this level is not sustainable, right? We need to get above, and you could see that clearly we got to the level in a relatively blink of time, right? And you could see that immediately come back down because there's a lack of bullish momentum. At the same time, on the scale right now, we're relatively neutral. So the market is still being cautious, nothing confirmatory yet. The reversal, is definitely not something that is confirmed yet. We are still, frankly, just levitating on a sideways fashion, approximating from a flat number level, right, the 2,800. And you can see that we're still below it. Technically means that it's not, we're not completely in reversal yet. So again, non-confirmatory. But it's a good thing that with respect to the MACD, we are curving up because if the MACD was on the opposite side of the spectrum, that means more sell-off is coming. So this is technically a good cool-off period that we're experiencing right now. I think ideally, right, for us to regain the momentum will be somewhere like maybe coming back down to the 2620, maybe hover back down on the RSI on a scale of low 40 or even high 30s, just to be a little bit more depleted. And as we get even more confirmatory signal on the war being contained and subsequently subside, that will incentivize the market to, regain bullish momentum. So still pending, kind of lingering at the moment. And something that we also have to be cautious of is today's the 26th. So technically, 2 days from now is March 1st, right? So March is basically typically the tax season, and then secondly, with respect to the FOMC meeting, is layered on the first or second week of the month. So the big main event is basically the interest hikes, right? So if we're gonna incur some sort of a negativity around the Federal Reserve action onto hiking interest rates, it will drive sell-off across the market, right? So that's something that we will have to expect and be prepared for a potential volatile type of month coming. So be cautious, right? So right now is at okay level. Would I be buying now? If you hold long term, this is a perfect level, and ultimately that's the way I kind of invest anyways. Is fundamentally a good discount level that we at right now. But in a short term perspective, if you want to wait out some of the factors that's still up in the air, right? That's something you might want to be a little bit cautious of. Maybe wait until we come back down RSI scale of below 40 or even around 35 first, right? With respect to Bitcoin, flat right now. Again, we're basically below again the 40,000 mark, right? So non-confirmatory in terms of reversal. We're the 46 out of 70, curving up. Same fashion in terms of the Ethereum dynamics. So coming down to 37 would be a good level to dollar cost average at. Coming up to 40 would be confirming the reversal, right? Dogecoin is 12 cents right now, anywhere from current level all the way to 1066 is logical. Right now, still at the relatively oversold level, 37 out of 70. Cardano is now about 0.24%. Right now, anywhere from basically the current level all the way to 74 is still logical. It's still oversold regardless at the 37 out of 70. Solana is at 91 right now. Again, right, with respect to current level, anywhere from 90 below all the way to 75 is still logical. We are at the 43 out of 70. But something that I don't like is basically, it seems like Solana is trading on a different momentum, and that's the MACD is on top of the signal line. So that means, and whenever you see a bullish momentum, you need the MACD to be below the signal line for us to cross up for that bullish golden cross that we always talk about, right? So it seems like we're not there yet. So ideally, we need to cross once more. Ideally, come back to maybe somewhere around 84. So I think the dip is coming for Solana, and that will re-incentivize the market to replenish the bullish momentum. XRP is up about 6.66%, weird number. And right now the 55 out of 70, so not ideal to buy right now, right? Again, the frames that we know about is 62 to 57, right? So with the 55 out of 70, so not the ideal level yet. Polkadot is up about 11%. Right now, the 47 out of 70, golden cross is formed. That's the reason why we're surging, right? So next level that we ideally will go up to, we're already there, right? But after that level, we need to get above to basically 20. So can we do that? I think we could with a 47 out of 70. So as we get there, I think it's a good selling opportunity for those that are holding Polkadots. Algorand's up about 4.5%, 84 right now. Anywhere from basically 78 to 69 is still logical, the 40 out of 70. Shiba Inu is flat again, right? Low 2000s, 1400, 900. MACTAG is 154 right now, flat again, 145 to 120. AVAX, with respect to basically anywhere from 59 to 50. I would say right now it's not a good level to buy at right now. We're in the head and shoulder pattern. This looks very much like a large head and shoulder, like a head, shoulder. This is a second shoulder. So we sell down, this is going to come back down to 59 to 50. Luna, surging like crazy. Very, very overbought, I would say. Large separation. This is obviously driven by its own micro affectation. I think probably some YouTubers have been pumping this a lot, or because of its own micro affectation. The 70 out of 70, really high risk at the moment. Whatever goes up really, really fast, come down just as fast. So for those that have been following my Patreon signals, you guys know the next tactical steps to do, right? So hopefully you guys have a great Saturday. Today's a relatively chill day in New York. Not that cold, not that hot either. So it's like, and it's not wet either. So that's something we appreciate. So I'm probably just going to spend some time with my dad. Just take him out for sushi or something. But hope you guys have a good one. Let me know how it goes. It's definitely one of the more flat to like normalized days compared to like the volatile days that we've been experiencing so far. But yeah, have a good one and take care.